what I wanted to do is do a quick little video on nebulizing patients, how to set up a nebulizer. It's really something that can be very beneficial with our patients that have respiratory diseases. When birds are having respiratory problems, or small mammals or rats, and even cats can really benefit from nebulization. And this is basically what we're talking about having set up. So what we'll do is have you purchase a nebulizer online. They're fairly inexpensive, but the important thing is that you need to get a pediatric nebulizer, not an adult. The adults make particle size that are 10 microns. We need to get down to 5 microns for our pets, and that's why you need a pediatric nebulizer. So this you can just purchase online. And basically, I'm going to turn this off for a second, but why don't you come in closer and you can maybe see how it seems like just a vaporizer. You see how the steam, it looks like steam coming out. Can you see that? No, it comes out there. Okay, good. So let me just turn it off for a second. And basically what you would do in this container would be to add saline, and we'll give you specific instructions. But in general, it turns out that it's 10 mils of saline to a half a mil of some of the products. That may vary a little bit. And then you would just simply place this in this hole, and that's what we're going to talk about in a second, in an appropriate size container. And then you can turn it on the nebulizer. One little trick to make it more comfortable for the patients would be, if you do have the nebulizer like I have on the same table, you don't want it to have that vibration. And so you can put it on a towel, and it might be even more preferable because you get the noise away from it, just to move this, down or further away on a separate surface. Anything you can do just to reduce the stress. Generally, if you have the appropriate size container, they'll do just fine, and you can put toys in, you can put a little food in. The other important thing to do is to nebulize them for at least 30 minutes. So that's one thing that we know from a scientific study done in pigeons, that the efficacy is best when they are nebulized for at least 30 minutes. If you do it for 15, 20 minutes, you may as well not do it. So that we know. Some of the drug dosages are a little antidotal. Basically what you would use is saline, and believe it or not, saline in itself can be anti-inflammatory. So just having saline is a little anti-inflammatory, but generally we're adding about a half a cc, but we'll tell you how much, of either an antifungal or an antibiotic like gentamicin. Sometimes there's acetylcysteine, commonly called mucomist, which helps break down mucus. So that can be added to your nebulizer. And in addition, for birds, there's a new medication. It's actually a quaternary ammonia product, but it can be safely used in a nebulizer called S10, and that's used also in birds for having respiratory issues. Okay, so what you need, so the main thing, so this you just simply buy, this unit. The main thing, the tricky part, is picking up one of these plastic containers and drilling this 3/4 inch hole. And I like putting it in the side, that way this can stay upright. So you just have to kind of approximate where that would be with your container. So let me show you something else now. And that is, how are we going to drill this hole? And I thought, wow, this looks like a nice 3/4 inch drill bit, and if you use this, it wiggles and your plastic's going to crack. So this is not going to work. What you need is this drill bit right here. I'll take it out so you can see it better. But this will make a nice 3/4 inch hole, and it starts with the point that looks like a standard drill. And I found that if we use this, it makes a really nice 3/4 inch hole that you'll need, and it doesn't crack the plastic like these other drill bits would do. So let's just demonstrate. Hang on one second. Okay, so now we're just going to drill this little hole in here. Perfect. And you see, it's a good hole, nice and smooth. And this doesn't quite fit in there, it's just almost perfect. So we'll just take a little Dremel and just smooth it out. Yes. And then it fits perfectly. Okay.